All right, what's up, guys? Jeff Judd coming to you again from the Optimus Prime Studios. I don't know what happened just there. I thought it was just an opera gig. I don't know, maybe an audition. But um, take a quick look at the Dwyer Stakes course coming up at Belmont Park, and that's a mile and the 16th on the main track for 3-year-olds. And of course, this time of year, man, the 3-year-old races are just like dime a dozen, man. They're everywhere. And of course, you got some horses who've already established themselves a little bit, and you got a bunch of guys putting some horses in races that probably don't belong. But you never know what happens. Of course, if you take a look at it's a short field of 7, and of course, like we talked about last week, if you watched my little thing on the Mother Goose, if you had the kahunas to try and beat the chalks, you'd have been rewarded well at the window. I think the trifecta paid like $245, and of course I talked about getting the price on Zoe Impressive at 4 to 1, 5 to 1. I think she went off at 6 to 1, and I think Pletcher's horse come back and he was like maybe 10 to 1, 15 to 1. I don't remember, but there's a thing, like we'll talk about a little about the horses here. You got Kenny McPeak with Unstoppable You, second race off a short layoff back in April, and he ran solid in the Belmont, mile and a half. I think he about spit the bit a mile and a quarter, which means he probably run good in the Derby. And then you got Teeth of the Dog coming in, who coming off a nice easy stake win, here a while back. And the thing about short fields is like we talked about last time is that you got a chance to make some money. It's like I talked about as far as the Mother Goose. What I like to do in a race like this, I'm a 10-cent super kind of guy, is you can mix and match horses. If you find a horse you absolutely fall in love with, and you can play around and make some money for cheap. For example, like I like Unstoppable You if he runs back to his form, and then you can take him on top of, say, 3 horses that run second. You pick 4 horses that run third. You pick 5 horses that run fourth, and I think it costs like $4.50. But the thing is if let's say he goes off at 3 to 1, and somehow Teeth of the Dog throws in a towel, like Contessa did last week, and you get a price to run third, you get a price to run fourth, and you get a decent price, of course, to run second. I mean, you might be able to cash in $100 ticket on a 10-cent super bet. Happens all the time, man. You just got to find a way to beat them. And then you got some other options too. If you like a horse like Zetterhorn, who run pretty good last time out. I think he was in the Preakness and he was a little fractious. And of course, before that, he got beat by Teeth of the Dog. But let's say you key him on top and he goes off at, I don't know, he's gonna. I think he's like 4 to 1, 5 to 1 morning line. But let's say he's 5 to 1, and you keep him on top of all other horses and exact, you're gonna get $6 exact that might return you like 35, $45. And then again, if you like to take 2 horses, say you like Zetterhorn a lot, but then you're like, man, I like Unstoppable You. I don't know what to do. If you take 2 horses on top over the top, the whole field, all run second. It's only going to cost you $12, and then what worst case scenario, you're out, $12 whenever if you're gonna go bet a chalk exacta, you're looking about getting $12 back, and it ain't nothing exciting about winning what everybody else is winning because this ain't no way to make any money in the game. But real quick, like I said, I'll just kind of talk one more time. Unstoppable You looks pretty good. Zetterhorn looks pretty good. Teeth the Dog looks pretty good. It's a decent little stake race. The Dwyer ends up is usually a pretty decent race. It's kind of a leg to maybe to the Haskell or maybe to some other races down the road. It just doesn't seem like it's really produced many big horses. Of course, there's going to be 1 or 2 out there, but then again, like I said, short field. Find a horse you fall in love with. Just key him on top of all and exacta, and you can do trifectas and key him on top of 4 or 5 horses and make a lot of money. And you're still looking at keeping a lot of money in your wallet instead of going out there and betting, $50 exacta, 2 horse chalk, and just really not giving you a chance to make any money at the racetrack. So Dwyer Stakes, Belmont Park, mile and 16. Good luck.